excuse any background noises you may hear. I do live in a busy place. You may hear people partying, music, laughter. Please excuse whatever you hear, okay? This video is for those of us who are grieving our parents or whomever, right? But I'm more so talking about parental figures, fathers, mothers especially. How do you operate when you live with a parent that you have to actively grieve? I have learned, received by my older mentor to learn to accept things that I cannot change. Release people, places, and things that I cannot change. Every day, I, you, we, us, may experience a situation to where we are reminded that we have to grieve and surrender. Surrender means shattering, well, in this instance, shattering the fantasy of the mother or the father that you've always fantasized your parental figure to be or to be like. Every day, I am reminded that my mother will not change. There are instances to where I would expect or hope for a certain outcome, and I shoot myself in the foot every time. Because, again, there is a fantasy or an illusion of this person that I want my parents to be, and they are not. I feel that a lot of us, especially in my generation, Generation Z, we may live with or may have some type of contact or experience with our elders who are in the boomer generation. And if your parent isn't, then, I guess you could still listen, because I may still say something that may resonate for you. But parents in the boomer generation who are ingrained in their ways are never going to change, as much as we may want them to. But we have to accept them for who they are. But here's the catch. In order for you to accept them for who they are, you have to accept yourself first. Because how can you possibly project acceptance when it hasn't started at home first? I would get angry when I don't receive apology for certain actions that they may have done, or certain experiences that they put me through. But back then, and probably still today, they have their own issues. They have their own issues. They are not aware enough of themselves to see what they project. I am learning to release. And that anger that I feel sometimes, I have to transmute that. We have to transmute that. Us has to transmute that anger, that sadness, that frustration, that annoyance, that irritation. When we may witness closed-mindedness, stubbornness, unwilling to change, especially, again, if you are in the position to where you have to interact and witness this generation, the boomer generation, every single day. Just accept it. It is what it is. You have to reparent yourself. You are your own mother. You are your own father. You are your own family until Spirit, God, universe, Allah, whomever you reference as a higher power draws them to you or brings them to you. The root of not feeling good enough, or what contributes to the root of not feeling good enough, is that there is a void that has never been filled. This void has been present since childhood. Because from what I understand from childhood development, children need reassurance from their parents, guardians, the adults in their life, to help them navigate emotion, to help build a healthy ego, to help build their sense of self. When they don't get that, they then believe that there's something wrong with themselves, the babies. They believe that they are not enough as they are. Because, again, adults are having their own adult issues. They have their own issues that they are dealing with, whether it be physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever. And I actually learned this from another creator. She said that children don't have the capacity to recognize when adults are wrapped up in their own world. And so the children take that personally, and they internalize that because children are sponges. Their frontal lobe has not been developed to the point where, again, they can recognize, oh, okay, this has nothing to do with me. But then it becomes the parent's job to reassure after they have abandoned their children, and abandonment looks different. Abandonment takes on many forms. We're talking physical abandonment, emotional abandonment. What I can relate to is emotional and psychological abandonment. My physical needs, shelter, water, food, clothing, was provided for. Emotionally, psychologically, mentally, parents drop the ball every single time. And so when I say that I am in the trenches with you in rebuilding my foundation, in learning about myself, and filling my own voids and becoming my own parent, I am here with you. You are witnessing transmutation in real time. I have been shown again that I will never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever receive the mother figure or the father figure that I have always hoped for them to be. I will never get that. And so I find myself grieving. And I cannot rush this grieving process because of the conditions, right? But I have to grieve in my own way, in my own time. And whoever resonates with this, please drop a comment about what this message or story has brought up for you. If you would like to connect, my email is in the page bio. If you would like exclusive content that I will be releasing, I have a Patreon for $5 a month. Right now, I cannot post recorded videos on Patreon. So if you join, there's a certain format that I'm following. Again, if you want more exclusive content, over there I'm offering ways in which I get through these times of grief, get through these times of when I am in my own shit, my own trench. I post steps or practices or things that I do to get me through it. If you're interested, again, it's only $5 a month. Thank you for listening.